I'm not really surprised by this because any other actors from Mortal Kombat 1 that have been given the opportunity to voice over the characters in the game, now all of a sudden you get news stuff like this. I mean, I'm not really shocked about this, but then again, I'm not surprised by it either because whatever is going on behind the scenes with NetherRealm Studios, it can't be Ed Boon and them's fault. I personally blame Warner Brothers for this. I don't know, man, but it's just kind of strange though. So, Mortal Kombat 1's Homelander will now be voiced by Anthony Starr. Now, I don't know nothing about the actor, but I am familiar with his work on The Boys. So, maybe that's probably the reason why he wasn't brought on board to voice the character. I think we might find out why. Anthony Starr, the voice behind The Boys' Homelander, has confirmed he will not be reprising his role in Mortal Kombat. I mean, it is what it is, so. Confirmation came via Starr's own Instagram account, in which he responded to questions from fans about whether or not he was voicing the character with nope. So it's basically he just told everybody to know that he's not gonna voice the character. It's already been confirmed, but why is everybody acting surprised? It's beyond me, but to me, I'm just not really surprised by this because whatever they did on a TV show, they're not gonna reprise their role in the game unless they decided to call them on board to actually do the voiceover. But if they're being approached to do a voiceover for a character, then it's confirmed that they are doing it. But if they were not invited to the game to do a voiceover to reprise their roles from the show and onto the game, then of course it's gonna happen. Like I said, it is what it is. It's that fans wondering how NetherRealm will implement Homelander and will be the voice behind the character when he joins as a guest fighter next year. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined, one fan wrote in a comment that has been upvoted hundreds of times. Not to be dramatic, but this is the most devastating one-word answer in human history. Again, why is everybody acting surprised by this? Because y'all act like y'all days are ruined because one actor from the show said no. Boy, y'all got some dramatic reactions I've seen on social media. And again, like I said, I'm not surprised by it because anytime when something bad happens, all of a sudden everybody goes into this panic mode as if something bad is gonna happen. We just came off of a strike. The strike is over. So why all of a sudden everybody is panicking about this crap? I wasn't invited to do the voiceover, so you shouldn't be blaming Ed Boon and him for this though. I personally blame the studios, but I wouldn't blame the co-creator of Mortal Kombat. I mean, if Ed Boon would have probably just said, hey, why don't you just come by and do the voiceover for your character? He would have loved to do it. But since he wasn't invited, so again, why make it a big fuss about it? It's particularly surprising given the same premium DLC pack that contains Homelander and also contains Omni-Man, and NetherRealm Studios has confirmed that J.K. Simmons will be leaning his voice to that character. Unless he's talking about Homelander, I mean, I don't know who this J.K. Simmons person is, but I might have to look him up for myself just to see what he looks like. Is he going to be voicing Omni-Man or Homelander? I'm not sure. But I think fans shouldn't be getting this upset over the fact that, the actor did not want to reprise his role. It's ridiculous. Like, y'all need to grow up sometimes. Recently attempted to placate angry Mortal Kombat 1 players with 2 free fatalities following an outcry caused by the decision to introduce a $10 USD fatality animation to the game's already heavily criticized premium store. I mean, that I understand why the fans didn't like it. I wasn't a fan of their decision of them adding a pumpkin as a character to represent Halloween, to represent a fatality. I just thought they were just doing way too much. So that I get why they're upset. But what I'm not getting is everybody is tripping over the fact that Starr did not want to reprise his role. Even if they didn't invite him though, like, you shouldn't be making a big fuss about it. Explained for us at the time, despite being sold as the full price title costing $59.99, $69.99 USD. The latest entry is developer NetherRealm's long-running fighting game franchise. Features a rotational and game shop selling store exclusive cosmetics, including costumes and gear only available to purchase with real-world money. In contrast, Mortal Kombat 11 also enables players to buy cosmetics, but these could largely also be earned by completing activities in games. It follows further community after Mortal Kombat 1 players hit back at a Halloween-themed DLC fatality that has a horrifying price at $10. Now, this isn't what I do. Like, this is literally the one thing I don't understand about this, is that how could a company can charge people prices $10 for a fatality for customizing characters? Like, that's one thing I don't like about when fighting game companies do this. Capcom, Bandai Namco, NetherRealm Studios, any other fighting game, even SNK, they're famous for charging people extra money just to customize their own characters. And that's one thing I don't like about when fighting games do this. I mean, if it was free, then yeah, I'll do it, but nowadays you have to actually charge and pay with your own money, out of your own wallet, out of your own pocket. I don't like that. Now, look, like I said, I don't understand why everybody's making a big fuss about Anthony Starr not reprising his role as Homelander in Mortal Kombat 1. Maybe it's because he wasn't invited, I'm not sure, but do not throw a hissy fit at it. Because if the actor wasn't invited to the game, then why trip about it? I don't even care about the character. I am familiar with the character. I am familiar with the boys, the show. I've heard people talking about it on YouTube multiple times, but I'm not a big fan like that, like most of y'all are. So, link to the article will be down below. I'm gonna catch you